Good day, Terrarians. PurpleMentat here with episode 19 of my solo Calamity playthrough. Last time we got our butt kicked by the twins a couple of times, killed the destroyer, killed Cryogen. We really need to get the twins if we can, because that's our next big summon upgrade, and I am sick of these spiders already. And it is past time. Now, I killed Cryogen a couple more times. I did a brief perusal through the crafting options and such that were available to me. I didn't find anything amazing in weaponry. I did find that I completely missed the expert item from Cryogen, my first kill. The soul of Cryogen. Now, this isn't particularly awesome, but it does give me another 10% damage bonus, damage bonus, goes in my wing slot, and because we've got the wing slot mod, it's basically a free accessory. And if we were meleeing, we'd do extra damage, but we're, you know, not that kind of cool. Also, I found the Cryo Stone, which is one of the items necessary for crafting the Heart of the Elements, and that is the one that gives the 10 defense portion of the Heart of the Elements, which is part of what I was really excited about. And it's another 2% damage. So, hey, we're getting both damage and we're getting more defense at the same time. There's nothing not to like about that. I think that my horseshoe balloon might be the next to go, honestly. Because the worm scarf, like, that's a permanent. Like, I might as well just put that in the first slot. It's never going anywhere. I'm going to be wearing it until this character's deleted, basically. Alright, so I think that this time's going to go a lot better, because I actually have my full set of accessories equipped. And we've got our slimes running, and I've got some better weaponry this time. Do I have any buffs that are about to run out? Nope. And it's 9:36 p.m. So, let's give it a shot. No, that one. Thank you. Alright, we need to do more damage to Retinazor. Spasmatism is taking a bit too much now. It's in our best interest to take out Retinazor first. I mean, Spasmatism first, I think. But I did want to get Retinazor down to half before we did so, if we could. And we did. Oh, it burns, it stings, it burns. There he goes. And now Retinazor's just going to go insane. That's okay, because we've got a solid wall here that we can keep partially between us. Stop some of the attacks on us. Ow, ow, ow. There he goes. Simple enough, right? There we go. Fantastic. This gives us access to the Soul of Sight, which is really important, because it's useful both for the Rainbow Rod, which is just amazing, the Optic Staff, which is our next big summon upgrade, as well as a few other... Ooh, Nuclear Fury! Nebula Fragment. Alright, so that's maybe a little ways off. I guess I should have expected that, considering it's, you know, torrent of cosmic typhoons. Would have been nice. Oh well. Must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah. Alright, so let's make that Optic Staff. Oh, and we also get the next piece of the mechanical cart, which is on the list of things to make. Optic Staff. Boom. Nimble. No, we want, not Nimble. The other one. Can't think. Can't brain. Ruthless. That's what we're after. Okay, good. Yeah, because we're gonna need that spider staff to... Spider? Was that not a spider? Oh, I'm on armor. That's why. Yeah, we don't need 2 spider staves. So, you are gonna get sold off. Cool. And what else were we making? We were making a rainbow rod, right? Because, you know, more magic weapons to play with. Or, you know, light, sight, pixie, unicorn. We're out of crystal shards. Well, we know how to fix that, don't we? Also, we need more souls of sight before we can finish it. So I'm going to get this reforged, and then you're going to see how much easier this fight's going to be when we have a proper summon. Alright, Optic Staff, Ruthless. Every one summons a Spasma Mini and a Retina Mini. Retina-Mini? Anyway, so we get charging guys, and we get shooty guys out of this, which is great. And we're going to go ahead and have them focus on Spasmatism first, or Retinacer first, because we're likely to do the bulk of damage to Spasmatism since we have a homing weapon. I need to remove that slime spawner to like the top of the arena or something. Time to change targets. Yeah, as you can see, so much more damage is going out thanks to my little dudes firing away and charging away. Oh, one down. Spasmatism still lives. Oh, it hurts when he hits you. Don't let him hit you. It hurts a lot. Fun times. So yeah, I'm gonna farm up the rest of these twins to get a huge piles of the Soul of Sight and the hallowed bars, and then we're going to look into the Brimstone Elemental and the Hell Crag biome. Maybe we'll get to Skeletron Prime pretty soon here. Could happen. Before we head for the Underworld and the Hell Crag, I want to craft myself some of the enchantments that are available. Now, you may have noticed when you go through various enchantments, like the Jungle Enchantment, they require a painting. Most or all of these paintings are sold by the painter when they are in the appropriate biome. That might mean you run between biomes and set that as the home point for the painter. It might mean you need to create a few biome houses. For example, there's one that he gets when he is in space. So we're heading for the space layer directly above our house right now. This is also where we're going to be able to see a bunch of wyverns start spawning and coming at us. I'm going to build him a steampunk house because we recently got the steampunk. What the heck? Oh, right, I forgot. When you're in space, you get Martians. Even this early. We recently got the steampunker, so I'm going to build him a steampunk house on this skyland that is at space height. Because why not? And killing wyverns like that is how you get your souls of flight to make the fun stuff. I think I showed that off, but, you know, I can never remember. These gear blocks, they don't look like much when they're one layer thick, but you get them to a couple of layers thick, and then you see that they're all, they've got a really cool internal look to them, I think. They're one of my favorite blocks to work with. Like, I think we built, like, our entire NPC living facility out of them in our first multiplayer playthrough. And we're not doing anything too fancy here. We're just gonna, you know, get him a very basic little spot with all of the fixins. And then we're also we've also got what we need to boost it up a bit, you know? Show you what I mean by that in a bit. Let me just get this, you know what? I'm doing a building. I really should be using my building accessory and such. Let me just get this shell built. There we go. One nice little steampunker house for the painter. Hopefully I managed to actually make that time-lapse happen nicely. Otherwise, there was a weird skip, and now I'm talking about a time-lapse that never happened. So since it's nighttime, we can just move over here. Painter appears in his house. He will slow down but not prevent spawns in the area. That's okay. And now that we're in the sky, he will sell us the Sky Guardian which we don't need, or place above the clouds, which we also don't seem to need. Well then, because they're not listed as material. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Darn. That's okay. I also wanted to take this opportunity to corrupt the heck out of this island. I brought with, well, maybe corrupt. I brought with me some of what is necessary to do that. We have about 300 ice blocks of various sorts, and we're going to be using this as our interchangeable island spot. So I've got 272 pink ice blocks that I'm going to fill in here. At the rapid speeds allowed by having both the Architect Gizmo Pack and Builder Potions, which is great. And as you can see, it started snowing. Now, this is a hallowed ice biome. I believe pink is hallow. Now, his stock should include... Ah. Maybe it's not icy enough yet? I can fix that. More ice is easy to add. Where did the pink ice go? Let me use that up first. We've got purple ice, which is definitely corrupted as well. There it is. I thought you needed like 300 ice blocks for it to be an ice biome, but... we're still getting there. Okay. A little on the weird side that it's taking quite this much, but this is what I get for not actually counting in advance and just kind of guesstimating as I go along. There. That should definitely do it. Regular ice blocks. So this should now be a hallowed biome because there's 272 hallowed blocks here. But it's space, so it might not actually count. That might be an overriding factor. Biomes can stack together, but there are some that take precedence, and I don't remember the details. I'd have to look it up, and I did not do that in preparation for this segment. I just kind of started and hoped for the best, that my limited, half-remembered knowledge would carry me through. Hey, buddy. Are you selling the stuff I want now? No. Welp. Time to cancel all of this. Okay, here it finally is. He's offering Cold Waters in the White Land now, which is the, cold biome item. Expected he would be offering the Hallowed biome painting, which... is, where's my painter? The Land of Deceiving Looks. Oh, maybe he is. Yeah, he is offering Land of Deceiving Looks. There it is. It's just not a material, so it didn't register as one that I cared about. Whoops. My bad. No room in my inventory, as usual. And Cold Waters and White Lands is used for the Frost Enchant. It's actually the last bit that I need for the Frost Enchant. And now, why I care about these. The enchants aren't super powerful on their own, but they're all used to make one of the various forces. And those forces can all be combined into the Soul of Terraria, which is super powerful. However, to make any of the forces, we need the Crucible of the Cosmos. So this is just a long-term kind of investment. Crucible of the Cosmos requires us to get an Ancient Manipulator before we can move any further. Okie dokie. I guess that's all with the painter for now. I just wanted to give you that insight into moving him around, going to different biomes so that you can get the different paintings that you need. If you find yourself needing any particular painting, I think most of the biome ones are the ones that require specific paintings. And there's one further thing that you can do that makes life a little easy. If we head back home, we can see that our steampunker is willing to sell us the Plentaminator. Now, this is a really useful tool that you're going to want. It can be combined with solutions to change the biome that you are currently in. Now, the green solution just spreads purity. You can also get solutions for pink, red, and purple, as well as blue. The purple solution is available during a blood moon or solar eclipse. Same with the red solution, depending on what world evil you have. The blue solution is available when the steampunker lives in the Hallow. So that's actually... I mean, we've got a nice big Hallow nearby. We could probably go build them a little house there quickly. And the dark blue solution you can buy from the truffle. Yeah, like... I can totally see building a little... You know what? I've been talking about wanting to expand this into, like, our place for doing events and such. That's what I'll do. Once I get that expanded, then we'll be able to buy that solution there. Which will be great. The wonderful thing about the solutions is they let us have that one house up there, and we can change that between regular pink and purple ice at any time, and have our various snow, our various corrupted, purity, or hallowed snow biome whenever we want. So that makes life a bit easier. But yeah, once you've got your appropriate paintings, you can craft the appropriate enchant, and now we have something that would give us a bonus to melee and range damage, and an immune to chilled and frozen debuffs, but it's another accessory, and we're already at a premium on those. However, we will be getting at least 2 more that I know about, one from the extra accessories mod and one from Calamity. So yeah, we're gonna be overpowered, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Right, we need the souls of Fright before we can make the hallowed enchant, but then there's the various material enchants that you can start making, and those all have their own upgrade as well. Wow, I need to do more mining before I can do that, though, don't I? Bolt, breastplate, and then any of the hats, but the ancient stuff is not a... yeah. Oh, wow, and we don't have the Hellfire, the Phase Saver, the Tao of Pow. So yeah, this is like a set of crafting goals that you should try to keep up on if you can. The most relevant one that's actually still currently helpful would be the mining enchantment, which is I keep going back to, and I just haven't taken the time to get it because we've got so much mining speed already that it's just not that big of a deal. Alright, so what did we want? We wanted to go to the Hell Crag with a charred idol. Let's see if that's something that we can craft in advance. We need Soul of Night, Hallowed Bar, and more Essence of Chaos than we currently have, which come from Underworld creatures. Alright, so, to hell we go. Meet down there. Alright, this has got to be the Hell Crag. We've found some material that I can't mine, and some cool enemies that I haven't seen before. One of which is in the thumbnail. What is this? Brimstone Slag. And look at that, I mean, it's all craggy and stuff. It's cool here. We do seem to be getting slightly more of the Essence of Cinder here than we were. Ooh, what are you? Despair Stone. You sound cool. Nope. No Essence of Cinder. Sadness. A lot of gold, though. What's this? What's this? This is Charred Ore. Requires a pickaxe axe or a drax, which requires killing the mechanical bosses. Essence of Chaos. Sweet. We're almost there now. Soul Slurper. I honestly can't tell if this is, like, intended to be an intro to hard mode, biome or not, just because I feel incredibly overpowered. And I think that, I don't know if that's, the exact mechanism that's causing that, but I'm also feeling like I'm going to regret mentioning it sometime soon here, so far every time I've mentioned how overpowered I felt, the very next boss has, like, made me regret saying that. Ooh, what was that? No, it fell in the lava. Oh well. Unholy Trident. Oh, yeah. This guy. Cool. Vanilla item. Magma Stone. Same. Alright, I think we've got enough of our Essence of Chaos now. And looks like we've got a nice big area right here for the fighting of whatever. Platforms probably wouldn't be amiss. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. Especially if I could, like, it'd be nice to stop losing items into the lava. At least these essences float. That helps some. Poof. Right. So, essences go in, and charred idol comes out. We'll grab 5. Enough to kill it a few times and see what we can get out of it. Hopefully not regret everything about this. We'll see soon. Should really, like... No, I don't care. Right, melee. Wrong playthrough. Wrong playthrough. Melee stuff. Don't care. Wow. This Unholy Trident has a lot of damage attached to it, and is part of the Spectre enchantment. So we can't throw it away. Drops by the Red Devil. Wow. I think that's a good alternative to the Snowstorm Staff, maybe? Maybe the Bitter Cold Staff, even. Well, no, because that fires, like, multiple. So that's what makes the Bitter Cold Staff better than the Unholy Trident. I don't think I'm going to worry about the Trident. I think I've got some cool weapons now, and I'm going to get something far, far better in the very near future. I still haven't actually, like, made use of this. Really, I might as well just, like, deposit these. I never use them. Shade Crystal Barrage is neat, but like the problem that it comes down to for me is, oh, I should turn on the DPS meter. Like the Shade Crystal Barrage, I can get around 900-ish. The Bitter Cold Staff is more. The Death Valley Duster is great, but very short range. And if I've only got a single target to hit, it's not particularly better than the Shade Staff, the Bitter Cold Staff. And then the Snowstorm, if I've got multi-targets, is better and long range. But yeah, these are just not worth it for now. But they're materials, they can be upgraded later. That's going to be great. Like, I'm looking forward to some of the cool stuff we get to make out of these weapons as we upgrade them over time. Alright, tiny cruddy arena of 3 platforms spreading a little valley in place, and our proper accessories re-equipped. Let's do this! Rebuff, resummon if necessary, and bring on the Brimstone Elemental. Ah, hi! Ow. Teleport around and fire a lot of projectiles, but you're no match for my twins. Almost down. This is, oh! I was about to say this is closer than I like, but, dang, down I go. Apparently I'm actually going to need to make myself a little respawn pit there and like, take this fight seriously. Who knew? Alright, time to give this another go with our placeable buffs, which should increase our life regen, and make us a little bit more easily able to dodge. Yep, easy town. Just keep moving in circles around her, firing your homing weapon towards her. And avoiding that big nasty cocoon phase blast. Down she goes. Healed we are. Ooh, treasure bag. I wasn't expecting that. Rose Stone, one of the ancient relics, increases max life by 50, life regen by 2, and all damage and crit chance by 2%, and summons a brimstone elemental to protect you. Ooh, that's, that's a tough one. Godly Grimlance. Oh. It's not even auto attack. Ugh. And the Violent Gehenna. Material drops brimstone fireballs from the sky occasionally. Alright, what are you used for? You are used to make the Void of Extinction with the Void of Calamity. Neat. 10% increase to all damage, brimstone, fire range, sound while invincibility is active. Interesting. But probably... Ooh. I guess I could... maybe get rid of the balloon at this point. I mean, we've got cool wings. We don't really need it anymore. Like, we can't take fall damage when we have wings. So, and the extra jump height and such from the horseshoe balloon doesn't add that much to our mobility. So we could possibly equip, you know what? Probably like the Rose Stone is our best bet. Look at her go. Yay. And I'm looking forward to making that Heart of the Elements once we get our Ancient Manipulator. But yeah, I'm going to kill her a couple more times, see if there's any other cool drops that we can get out of her. And then I believe I'm going to have to take a look at how much time we've put into this episode and see if we can take on Skeletron. All right. 2 bits of good news. 1, we definitely have time for a swing or 2 at Skeletron. 2, we got the mythical Seething Discharge. Well, we got the Seething Discharge and reforged it to mythical at great expense. This is a basically all-around replacement for all of the magic weapons we had. It fires 3 projectiles. There you go. The 2 small ones don't do as much damage and are stopped by walls. The large one will go through the entire map. In fact, I accidentally summoned a queen bee from firing it down through things. I didn't even notice. Must have killed a larvae somewhere out there, and hits quite a bit harder. These do not seek, but they are lower mana cost and higher damage than what I'm replacing it with. Or what I am replacing. So it's probably worth it. Alright, now the big difference between Skeletron and Skeletron Prime is you want to ignore the arms when you're fighting Skeletron Prime. They have way too many hit points, and there is no need to kill them first. And you really want to make sure... Oh, geez, this is with my... You really want to make sure you've got your boots going when you're fighting this. Try not to die. Heal when necessary. When he starts spinning at you is your best time to fire. Oh, God. Make use of your unicorn mount, which you should have by now. And don't forget to heal up in between spins. Uh-oh. They don't seem to be dropping hearts anymore. That's an issue. I might need to wire in some more traditional heart statues. But still, you focus your minions on the boss and you're probably okay. Just dodge the homing attacks and pray for the best. Uh-oh. Nope, we're going down! Darn. Yeah, just wasn't getting the healing out of the slimes that I was before, and not quite sure what that's about. I'll look into it. Alright, after some quick research, it turns out the problem is the fact that they're just not dying as fast. They have an 8.3% chance to drop you hearts on each death. And we can't buy heart statues from this guy. We can craft them with some stone and some life crystals, 2 apiece though. So we're going to need to do a lot more mining for life crystals if we want them, or world hopping to find more heart statues. And I really need to find out what mod adds the ability to craft statues, because if it's IMK Sushis, then I definitely don't want rid of that mod. I just want rid of the tokens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time here going through the other mob statues that are available to us that we can use to spawn us more death. And I think that a couple of them that immediately come to mind are the crab statue, which we've got at least one of, and we've got a number of crab manners. Here, let me grab my stone and my banners. And then, you know what? Better than that, let's just, whoops, stick the heavy workbench back into the system as a crafting station. Can't wait until we get that Crucible of Cosmos and don't need to swap things out. I guess I could make another crafting station right there. Crafting access? Yeah, that's it. Now I can just look through and see what statue... Oh, I took all of my stone out of the system, so no statues are craftable right now. Good job! But yeah, now we can see what statues are craftable. Ooh, lizard statues. Neat. And we're going to go ahead and make some of the older ones, like the bats. See, we've got lots of bat banners. Why not? And we could do skeletons, but they have a little bit too much in the way of the HPs. Crab statues, though, definitely worth it. And hopefully now we'll be able to expand things out enough that it's not a problem. Ah, I thought there was a piranha statue. It probably is, and I just haven't found it yet. Goblins are an option. Uplight, Hornet, Imp. Nope, too high of the HPs. Skeleton, Slime. Dark statues. Nope, too high of the HPs. Maybe it is just a fish statue? But I thought that spawned goldfish. Ah, there we go. Piranha statue. I already have a couple, but I don't have any piranha banners. Could fix that with some time. Ooh, actually, no. Jungle will spawn a different fish these days. So, with having the extra creatures... Oh, you know what? I can't place those without scooping up the lava that's already there. So yeah, let me do a little bit of remaking of this arena, and then we're going to try them again. Alright, final attempt for the episode. I set things up so that I could run right directly underneath the 2 different spots that I have going with these, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to just, like, deal with the damage that I'm taking with that working for me. There are, however, a lot of extra drops coming, I think mostly from the cave bats. I'm not sure why they're dropping. I think they are the ones that drop the depth meters. I'm not sure where the compasses are coming from, to be honest. Anyway, let's rebuff. Anything that's low on time gets cancelled. Buff, resummon. And bring on the skeleton. Here he comes. Target the core, and fire, fire, fire. You know what? No, this is a bad idea. Let's at least get rid of a couple of the hands. Not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, clearly that was a mistake. Just kill the main target. No need to kill the hands. They have too many hit points. It can be useful to reduce his damage output, but if you take the damage output, the fight's going to go faster just by targeting the skull. And we can take the damage output. For now. Alright, dear lord, let's go shut this thing off. A blood inferno lingers? What was that? Alright, the jungle grows restless. That's good. That means Plantera and such are going to start spawning, and we can start getting chlorophyte. A blood red inferno lingers in the night. That I'm uncertain of. Yep. Seriously considering that auto loot mod more and more as time goes on. Whee! Soul of Fright. That's the last thing that we needed for a lot of cool stuff. So let me show you what some of the cool stuff that we're going to be able to make is. For one, we can finally upgrade our Frostspark boots. As those, the next tier is the Angel Treads. They required Essence of Cinder, Aerialite, Harpy Wings, Lava Waders. I'm not sure if we've made yet. And then the Soul of Might, Sight, and Fright. Oh, where did I put those boots? Oh, I left them here. There we go. We do not yet have Lava Waders because we don't have Obsidian Water Walking Boots. And those require water walking boots and obsidian skull. Well, were this thorium, I'd say visit the cobbler. That's okay. Can we make water walking boots? We can. Thanks to the tokens. Otherwise, you can make them with water walking potions and leather. That's from Calamity. Or you have to find them, I believe, in the water chests. So, obsidian skull, we craft with obsidian. That gets us the obsidian water walking boots. And that will make us, let us make the lava waders, which will allow us to make the angel treads. Extreme mobility and temporary immunity to lava. Let's see. These do have an upgrade, but they require Core of Calamity, Bar of Life, and Meldite. Meldite? Yeah, I guess. We're gonna reforge those to warding, like everything else. And now that we've got our souls of those souls, the other important thing that we can make is our pickaxe axe. Ah, there it is. See, just takes a soul of each type from the boss and 18 hallowed bars. And this, the important thing is, gets us to 200% pickaxe power, which I don't think we can do. Orifite does 200. And the astral pickaxe does 200. So does the spectral. Yeah. But the important point of this is this allows us access to a new tier of goodies. From a couple of different places, actually. For one, we can mine perennial ore now, I believe. Oh, hey, you know, let's actually equip our... That is our lava immunity timer. Not that it matters, since we basically always have lava immunity. There's some perennial along here somewhere. Oh, there's some. There we go. Fantastic. And this perennial ore will allow us to make Dradon bars with an adamantite forge, essence of cinder, and perennial ore. And these are going to let us make our next tier of gear. So, between now and next episode, I'm going to be doing a bunch of mining to get all of the Dradon bars I think I'm going to need. Ooh, Aureate wings. Mock speed with style. Yeah, we're going to be upgrading. We're going to be upgrading everything. We're going to get the Everglades spray, 20 Ichor. Maybe we won't be getting that. I don't know how much Cursed Flame we have to transition into Ichor. No magic weapons other than that one, though. Bar of Life requires us to get Corruptix, which is further down on the list. Corruptix requires us to get chaotic ore in the core of chaos. And as you can see, we're a ways off of that stuff. Chaotic ore is found in the Hellcrag, by the way, and I don't know if we can mine it right now. I think it requires slightly better than we have. Requires at least a pick saw, which means we need... that's post-golem. So, yeah. We're going to get ourselves this Draydon stuff, see what we can do with it. And, from there, we'll be moving on to getting into the jungle, tackling some chlorophyte, making some Plantera prep. I believe they're next on the list. Oh, Calamitist is actually next on our list. The Eye of Desolation. We've been looking forward to this fight. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave me a thumbs up. Tell me what you liked. If you haven't, leave me a thumbs down. Tell me what you'd like to see me do better. Either way, you want to see more of this series in the future, please click subscribe. And I'll see you next time.